I pretty much agree with the other two candidates have said already, and I guess my stance on it, dealing with these tiny fire ants and rhino beetle would be kind of what Senator Kadani had touched on earlier, which is try to restore the funding to the Department of Agriculture, so that way they can do their job and do it efficiently to prevent this from happening in the future. Because we already know how detrimental an invasive species can be to Hawaii's ecosystem.
Thank you very much. Next question.
I agree with Mr. Kim. Taxing anybody's retired benefits is something that I would never stand for or approve. And actually, there would be something a double tax from that because the government's current out-of-control spending leads to inflation year by year, which is ever decreasing. So their spending power gets less as time goes on. I think kind of what he touched on as well, trying to find out different avenues to raise revenue as well as cut spending, so that way you won't need to tax people that have worked their entire lives and basically earn the final day off. I think one of the things that we can do to address this huge shortfall that we should already start planning for is one, raise the working age. As it's been stated before, people are living longer, healthier lives nowadays. And to, I guess, just completely disregard this in terms of the retirement age as it currently stands is something that I believe will lead to this problem getting out of hand really quickly.
Thank you. So now you can fire away.
So I can ask a question to myself?
Yes, you can. You might not like the answer. You got 30 seconds.
All right, the question is, term limits for not only our state elected officials, but also the national ones. Is it a great idea, or is it the greatest idea?
Who you answering the question to?
To you.
I thought you said I could really ask myself a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Banda. Go with the flow, man.
Term limits for elected officials, I believe, is the greatest idea because one of the things that it does is it ensures that the government control goes back into the hands of the people. Your hands, my hands, our hands. And the perfect point is anybody that watched the gubernatorial debate between the governors, the last one at UH Manoa, Movie Hammond fired at David Eby saying that, what makes you think you could be governor right now if in 28 years you can accomplish, do what you need to do in the legislature? And currently, I guess the longer you are in the legislation, the more seniority you get. The way I believe should be is the people that have the best leadership attributes, the best ideas, the ones that can actually motivate their peers are the ones that should be in these leadership positions, not who's been there the longest.
Thank you.
Still slightly indecisive with this amendment simply because I attended an educational forum held at the UH Manoa campus by Civil B. And in it, they were talking about, I guess, a slight variation of this type of amendments currently going on right now for families that have lower income. The program, I believe, for early education is something that the state should seriously look into because it is one of the first proactive approaches that I've seen for them trying to fund, I guess, our education system to make it better in general. So it is something that I would look into. I wouldn't count it out until I guess I just know more about it and how it would affect the communities that I guess wouldn't have access to that early education.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Banda.
That was kind of like leading into that, yes, I'm one of those people that feel like we should legalize marijuana and GMO, banning it. I honestly do not believe we should do that simply because, as what's been previously stated by other candidates and Mr. Kim as well, we do not know enough about it. In fact, I think GMOs as a whole is just one of the things that might lead to the issues at hand, which is the pesticides that are now being used on these crops that we don't know what's in them. They have such a close chemical makeup to a lot of chemical warfare that was used in earlier wars that I guess people are just kind of overlooking that and just thinking that simply because the dicing and splicing of produce in a laboratory all of a sudden becomes dangerous. All the information that I've seen online, I have not seen any valid research yet. I've seen, very scary stories, but no source is really cited about a study being conducted about that. So yes, handle it at a national level first.
Thank you.